Mame fana say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
The President of the Republic of Ghana Bekachile say we received 3 petitions. Now 3 petitions, I fail now all processing to have a contact with the Council of State for them to also receive it from him. Inti President Oboya said this is what he's planning on doing. It's even the president's statement, it was not an emphatic statement. Say, I have met the Council of State, I have given them the petition, and I'm waiting for them to come back to me. No, the president said, I've received some petitions, and I am looking at making sure I let the Council of State also know about it, and then we will see how it goes. Into President not President say we're taking a firm decision. He has met the Council of State, they have taken a decision. No, the president was informing us because this government, this presidency, they always want us to know what is going on. And the president thought it's wise to say, okay, why don't I let Ghanaians know, say, I've received some petitions, and the next thing I have to do is to consult the Council of State. Because the president doesn't want the thing to be with him quietly, and Adiabechano power say, oh, Ghana for minya petition be by mankanchemo, Mediama Council of State. No, it wouldn't sound nice. We would think that the president does not respect us. So because we have a matured, intelligent president and a government, they did what they said, let us inform Ghanaians. And let them know, say, the presidency here we are sitting, we are here because of them. Every single thing we do is because of them. So when there's something like this comes to me, I have to tell my team to announce it for people or Ghanaians to know, say, I'm a president, I'm not a fool like the first one, and that I want to build this nation or govern this nation with Ghanaians. And that is what the president did. Now, the president made that announcement, when Chief Justice said she wants to see the petition. And when MPP for so omoko court adaya osono maame omunim say eba be yi osono maame afiri ho, which is the Chief Justice. So it became like now president ne krampo no asem a kan kra onyantu wanamo. How can you go to court abra asem no kra president nyantu wanamo? President was informing us. So for the Chief Justice to indirectly get MPP people to come to court to save her, and her trying to think so obetime president enimase by demanding for the petition to see the allegation in it, or see a petition no read no allegations now after 1 week or the response by my president. I'm surprised and say now me kramiti me nyamfa bibia my Council of State. Mate say yes, the case be crab brewa also better case in so. But right now when you go to the Council of State, they don't have any response or any legit official statement from me. Made a document amomo. So where is all this? Where is this? All of these? Where is it coming from? Now the president the next day, which is today, he has responded to the Chief Justice, who is very distressed. The Chief Justice, the BP also, the Chief Justice feels to say she's going to be a mere judge because of her conduct in the past. The president has not said anything. The president was just informing Ghanaians that this is what has happened. I've received petitions. I'm thinking of following the process. That's all. Now, under the intelligent President John Dramani Mahama Akasa, or say, my letter to the Council of State on 24th March 2025 informed them of my intentions to send the petition to you. That request was consented to on the 27th of March. So, Mr. President said, Madam Chief Justice, such statement I'm the 12 no. Now, my Ghana of what I say, Mama, the Council of State for. Ati asiye se letter bia be kamensa na afei na mede letter no ebrel na mede abrawo enti edie na wudi mirika ka se yemfa letter ne mawo na hwe mu na wugina court na nkofo bi mbra court na omo bayi woto akonya ensamba sa Mr. President say edie na ekoso. President say he doesn't understand. I say now I thought say you were a judge. I thought say you were not going to be a judge who basically base every action on assumption. It looks like our Chief Justice is now an assumption Chief Justice. She does not base her thought on evidence or facts. With all due respect, from her actions. Because when you hear the president's response to the Chief Justice, it is looking like we have a Chief Justice who does not base her next action on facts or on evidence. She bases everything on hearsay and assumptions. And we can't have somebody who bases her decisions on assumptions. How can we have a Chief Justice who basically, at the end of the day, decisions are all taken on is based on assumptions? No, you are not right for the job. Without due respect, you don't cut. Because you are showing us to say, when it comes to evidence-based the argument and making decisions, you basically you do not care about evidence. You don't care about fact. You only base your leadership and all that you do on what? On assumptions. How can we give Supreme Court to a woman or a Chief Justice who base everything on assumptions? Then it means you are not ripe enough to be there as the Chief Justice of Ghana. That alone means that the petitioners will be right in whatever they have written. I don't know what they wrote in the petition, but from your actions as the Chief Justice, it is showing clearly, say, whatever the petitioners have written in that petition, it is right, because you yourself, Krampono, one can want to mean tenase and now and say some way the engineer you base everything you do on assumption. We cannot have a Chief Justice who basically cannot think, cannot sit, cannot analyze and use facts to make a decision. No, madam, you are a disgrace to the judiciary. You are a disgrace. You are basically like a lay person walking on the street. You have handed the Chief Justice too, because you cannot even base anything on fact. It's not grounded on anything. If you are going to be leading our Supreme Court based on assumptions, then madam, you are not fit to occupy that office. You are not. This alone, I believe, says somebody can even petition the Council of State again, or the president, because we can't have a Chief Justice who bases her thoughts, her decisions on assumption. Hey, are you a child, madam? Are you a child? You are an embarrassment to judiciary. Oh, madam, reading is difficult for you. I love you with no homo. I love you and I have nothing against you, but you have lowered the standard of a Chief Justice. Your level of understanding of issues is very low. You are basing everything on assumption. How can we allow you to go back to the Supreme Court to sit on very important issues? I respect you a lot as the Chief Justice of Ghana, but this your recent attitude and approach to very important issues shows say you are not mentally matured. That's the word I'm looking for. With all due respect, madam, I respect you, but you are not emotionally and mentally matured to be able to sit down, analyze issues and come to a solid conclusion that we, the normal citizens, will clap and be like, this is our Chief Justice. You are mentally and emotionally not matured to lead the Supreme Court. Yes, and this is not an insult. This is a straightforward statement that you need to sit back and reflect on. Because as a whole Chief Justice, you don't just emotionally, childishly just get up and write things. No. Now, the president is saying, say, whatever you want, or the petition, in fact, now per 7 days to read it. Or say no, because of the slow pace of the way you do things, the way you are slow in processing things, we're about 10 days. Oh, now pay. You are distressed. Right now per 7 days to read the petition. Now the president says that because of your slow pace in reasoning, the way you assume without finding facts, the way you base all your thinking and your judgment on assumption, he says take 10 days, take your time and read the petition. So the president of the republic is saying that he is going to give you the petition to read, and you have 10 days to do that. You see? Oh, say right now, you, madam, you are embarrassing yourself than your political party, the MPP. This is very shameless. Now, per 7 days, a ready petition. Now, president to say, it was based on assumption. Now, he wants to give you 10 days because the way you reason is below standard. You might rush in reading the petition to come and make another statement which is based on assumption. So, he wants to give you 10 days. You see, now you see where you are. A whole Chief Justice, and the area will say Chobi. A whole Chief Justice, young men and women on the street are teaching you how to think. It is all because politics. I love you, ma'am, but you are not cut for this job. I don't know what's the petition, but your actions alone and say you are not cut for this job. You are too temperamental. You see, you act on impulse. You why the sakwara? You're too early or so now refuse problems. Why the sakwara ketikitia sebio diaper ball to sebio wecha onai gum, but you took candy man now refuse say sebio weja onai na oto show. You were not supposed to be in a rush. Why? What do you need? If you know you are not guilty of anything, sit back. Let the president do what he's doing. Let the council of state do what they are doing. If they are ready, they should send the petition. What is this? Any other day, see where it has ended you. Embarrassment. Now, 7 days now, which the president said you 10 days cocaine, because always your judgments are not based on facts. They are not based on evidence. They are based on assumption. A whole Chief Justice? You are now an assumptive Chief Justice. What kind of saying? Assumptuous Chief Justice. You are just basically walking in the air. You don't even know where to land. You don't even have any base. Your level of breaking issues down is so shallow, madam. Very shallow. Today the president is saying he has not even given it to them yet. But today you are saying people should come to court. You are demanding for the allegations, for the petition. You don't do that, madam. We respect you. You will be a fine Supreme Court judge, a fine one. You will be a very fine Supreme Court judge. Ebia obi ani obi akoda wumurem asem no omde aba appeals court. Omse famre Supreme now so sa nyoma ni bi. You will be fine. Kobe cases. So ka bia kopim ka bi to number plate na tu ya copy appeals court omonti ase aba Supreme Court. You have time to assume. Because if you need a judge who assumes, you have enough of time to assume. You are an assumption judge. And to me, I would prefer you become a normal Supreme Court judge. And all that you do is, large cases now, here a lot of deep thinking with facts and evidence. You can deal with those matters. Obiako obi board there. Obi ni obiabo obi dua eduane dane ndane ya be pia appeals court ya be pia now see from Supreme Court now tete ho sa nyoma bi sa na ade ache na ade asa ni akoye weye sa nyoma nkete bi, because at this point we cannot let you go sit on high profile cases and be like, oh, I am thinking, because you assume a lot. You don't base anything on facts, madam. So the president has given you 10 days. It's quite disheartening. Mumbai, yeah. You don't even know whether you are Ghanaian or a Fulanese. You don't know. Are you a Ghanaian? Do you want a white paper or a green paper? You Chief Justice, you don't even know whether you're a Ghanaian. Right now, when the Council of State calls you and tell you, we don't have any problem with the petition, it's fine. Tell us whether you're a Ghanaian or not. How are you going to prove yourself to them? Oh, I am a Ghanaian because I preach in church. You know, in Ghana, when your mother is Fanti and she has stayed in Elmina or Edna, and your mother is Eve, and then she has stayed at Denu, that will make you half Ghanaian. In fact, when your father's father does not tell your father that he was from Denu, and your mother's mother does not, go and explain there. Contemporary cases. Oh, you're very good at contemporary. Oh, we are zooming into contemporary now. Okay, so you into now contemporary. Also, Madam Chief Justice, Madam Chief Contemporary. Into a contemporary. What say ya? Not just all the young quine. That be one fine young quine. How do you contemporary? Abenkatin conto assumptions. So our case is a little bit me demana contem. You base everything on assumption. Into Gao Supreme Court, a normal Supreme Court judge. Nanka the auto. You are the one who stole the contemporary, and you are the farmer. Now did you steal a contemporary? So, Mpacho, madam, you stole the contemporary. It means you did two things. It's either abekati konto or palava sauce, right? So, madam, I did abekati konto. So we were assuming that it was abekati konto, and it's abekati konto. He has got twice 2 years. So I your money be now to the Supreme Court now. Oh yeah. Now Supreme Court for almost event bia number some name Marco Kasawo Domia Brat no about advocating for women right co-port association sa nyoma ni bi baby I will do the assumptions no doso. All right, mama job nyanko edim. Are you a Ghanaian? Chief Justice Madam Tokonu, are you a Ghanaian? Come and write on your page and let's see. Have a press conference and explain to us. So you're Ghanaian. Why? Do you want a green or white?
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.